Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the Daily Zone, the daily video on this channel. Me, your host, yours truly, Calvzone, or whatever you want to call me. Sits around and talks about the stuff I want to talk about. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. And I just wrapped up my D&D game. I just let them go off to go eat dinner and stuff with their friends and family. And now I'm here. And now I'm here making a video for you guys. You may be wondering, hey, Calvin, why did you release that cooking video at midnight? I scheduled it at the wrong 12 o'clock. Well, so I hope you enjoyed it at midnight. I hope you enjoyed a nice little midnight cooking video. But yeah, after I recorded yesterday's video, I got all the videos edited, got them uploaded. I went and spent some time with my grandmother, picked up some books, had a fantastic talk with my grandmother. It was very heartwarming, and I talked to her for like an hour. But I went over there to see her. I also got 3 new books for my collection. In my as I'm growing, you know, I'm getting better about reading, guys, okay? I'm getting better, okay? I want to become a reader. I want to become that guy that's like, yeah, Calvin's got a new book every single other day, and I'm like, yeah, I like reading. But some of these were recommended to me a long time ago, and I never got around to really buying them. I've been doing really well, money-wise. I've not ordered Domino's a single time. For those that know, I'm real bad about ordering Domino's. Real bad. It's real bad. It's a problem. I cut out that. I've got money in my savings account finally. I mean, I'm doing pretty good, guys. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with myself. I'm hoping to keep that ball rolling. Like I said, I haven't weighed myself today. I forgot about it. I woke up today and was like, I'm gonna eat a big breakfast. And I made some scrambled eggs with some mushrooms and hot sauce. That was phenomenal. And then I took the rest of the hash browns I had. I threw them in a pot. I need to work on how to cook hash browns, but I basically just made, it just kind of all congealed into like one bit. I could have made potato cakes. I'm gonna be honest. I could have turned them into potato cakes and kind of baked them and stuff, but I just opted to throw some cheese in, mix them up, have me a nice big old breakfast. It felt fantastic. I learned the cheat code to you should just buy a big bag of hash browns and have them in your house. It's a cheat code, guys. It's fantastic. But back to the books I got. I'm gonna start off with the first one. It is Scythe. I know. Look how cool this thing is. Like the cover of this is. It's phenomenal, guys. It's phenomenal. I'm pretty sure that what I remember is this was a sci-fi series when I was talking about my sci-fi books. I'm very excited to read this. Obviously, I got to finish the Horse Heresy and stuff. It's in a list. It's not gonna be on the channel probably too soon, but it's up there. It looks good. It feels good. I'm very excited. As you can tell, it's replaced the cookbooks. The cookbooks got kicked down to the bottom. I'm also going to be buying a new bookshelf next week. That's why the setup hasn't moved. I wanted to get the bookshelf so I could be like, where do I want to place the bookshelf and that sort of deal. I just spent my time cleaning the other rooms. The next book, the Gotrek and Felix first omnibus. Yeah, I wanted to read Gotrek and Felix, and so see, I've heard lots of good things of Gotrek and Felix, and I was like, I really want to read Gotrek and Felix. Well, I got convinced that this one was Gotrek and Felix, but then I forgot to check. It says Age of Sigmar, not Gotrek and Felix. So I was a little disappointed, but finally got around to getting this one. Very excited. It's a thick book. It is a monster. It is over 700 pages. It's like almost 800. I'm very excited to read this whenever I get the chance. And then for the third and final book, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this book is about, but I saw it and the cover was beautiful, and so I decided to get it because I mean I got sold by the artwork. But yeah, it looked pretty sick, pretty cool, and I wanted to check it out. Had a nice cover and everything, and so I've got this. That barcode, I have no idea. I did not go to the store to buy these. I had these shipped in. So but yeah, those are the 3 books I've added to my collection. Next week, I'm getting a new capture card. I'm getting a new bookshelf. So I'll get my setup all kind of finalized. I think I'm kind of gonna. My current thoughts is I'm gonna take my desk and I'm gonna kind of spin it to the left, push it out more towards the middle of the room so I can kind of get a corner wall full of stuff. So like I can put the bookshelf over here. I need to shuffle this one out. I think the current plan is this one's gonna go against this wall. I'm gonna push this one out, and then I'm gonna get a kind of open back, open facing, kind of like, I think I'm gonna get a one that comes to like a circle at the top. That way I can put my statues and stuff on it instead. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna rotate this bookshelf out of my current background and more towards, I'm gonna delegate it to the living room and like have it in the living room chilling, and then get another bookshelf that's different that has like storage and stuff, because this bookshelf is like tier wise, it's all the stuff I usually want to have on display. My D&D books, my Magic the Gathering collection, these are all my games and board games, and that's like, you can't see it, but it has my they're like the starter boxes for like Pathfinder and D&D and Starfinder. And then it goes to like old D&D stuff, like, you know, I kept old character sheets, like I have old characters journals, I have my dice, all that sort of stuff, because it's fun to hold on to that sort of stuff. It's very memorable, you know. It's a good time when I get my cousin and we go back through and we're looking and we're like, oh man, you remember when we played this character in this campaign? And it's a good time. And then the bottom shelf is old boxes. I don't know if anybody is like me and you get like a Nintendo Switch and you keep the box and that sort of thing. I don't know. I like to keep the boxes of my like expensive items. Like it's like a trophy or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's my plan going forward. I'm gonna keep working on the house. I'm kind of recording this video now so I can use some time. I'm probably gonna take 2 or 3 hours to go move stuff around. And all that jazz. I've been playing a little more Borderlands 4. It's been okay. It's definitely not got me going crazy, but it is okay. I'm not hating my time. I'm not really loving it, but it's okay. It's enjoyable enough to keep me playing. Not like a Borderlands 3 enjoyable, but like it's okay. And what else? Oh, I wanted to talk about YouTube, okay? I know, right? I'm being very topical today. So on YouTube, I've been very bored of the people I watch, you know? I mean, like, I've caught up to all their current content, you know? They only upload like a video a day and I go through tons of videos. So I was like, oh, I need to find more content, more people to watch, that sort of deal. I went to go look at RimWorld videos and Total Warhammer 3 videos. And I didn't realize it. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, okay, I don't know which one. Applause, please. I forget, but you can like sort like live streams, playthroughs, all that stuff. And I found like several smaller YouTubers that I was really excited to kind of watch. And then I got hit with a short, which is very random. I was in the gaming category and I saw it, and it was a Kingmaker short, because I'm playing Pathfinder Kingmaker as my D&D campaign. So I was like, oh, I'm interested. They were talking about the catapults, a specific thing in the campaign. And I was like, let's check it out. And I found these cool, they got their little VTubers and stuff that are very well like made. And I think I found a new D&D podcast to watch. They're not podcasts, they got VODs. I'm very interested. I gotta do a little more delving in before I start name dropping, because I want to make sure they're good. You know what I'm saying? I want to throw them out there and then be like, these people, But I'm very excited to watch them. Oh, that's right, I get to watch the Crack Duck video. For anybody that weren't, that guy, Crack Duck makes fantastic, little artsy Warhammer 40k videos. Very enjoyable. If you're a Warhammer 40k fan, consider watching Crack Duck. KRAKDUK. Oh my god. Very enjoyable. I think he hand draws all his stuff for his little skits, and they're phenomenal. They're fantastic. But yeah, it was really cool. I found a bunch of smaller YouTubers that I now have to watch. I'm very excited. I got a lot of new content to partake in. I'm very excited. Dude, I don't know. I was talking to my grandmother yesterday. We're gonna get real. We're gonna get real, guys. Okay, we're gonna get a bit real. I don't know how real. I'm just talking about how I feel. You know, I'm talking about me. So it's, you know, it's big. It's been a switch up. I've been talking about how good I've been feeling. How, like, I don't know, the past month I've been really feeling driven. I feel like I have purpose. You know, the past couple years, you know, I've talked about it many times at length where I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm not doing anything in the world. Oh, my life's like, you know, what's the point? Yada yada, you know, the usual sad talk. But lately, like I said, the past month, 2 months, 3 months, I forget how long, I felt good, guys. Even when I'm getting like my crap rocked. Like, even when I'm having a rough day, I'm smiling, I'm going, I'm feeling good. And I'm trying to find ways to channel that to kind of progress me in other ways. Unfortunately, I'm so ready to go that I've got too many. I'm like, because I'm ADHD, right? You know, I'm pretty bad about focusing one thing. I'm at this crossroads of like 10 different things I want to get good at, and like I'm bad at time management. I need to get better at time management. I go over this every single video. Where it's like I want to get better at coding, so maybe I can find a better job. I'm like, I want to put more effort into YouTube. I want to read more. I want to exercise a lot more. I'd love to get healthier. All that sort of stuff. Especially because I was having a talk with my grandmother yesterday, and I was like, you know, in this day and age, it's hard to raise a family. But it's not like I don't want a family, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure many of us want a family in this day and age, but it's like, currently in my job, I could not support a family. I probably could, but it wouldn't be the life I wanted them to have. You know, I feel like when you bring a kid into the world, you kind of want to give them the best foot forward you can. I've learned, you know, growing up with a family, my family, fantastic. I have no bad things to say about my family and the people that raised me. You know, they've had struggles, but they've kept going, and they love me, and I love them, and I'm very appreciative of them. But that doesn't, I guess, kind of blind me to the fact that if, you know, I've had a little bit more money, if I had a little bit more, you know, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like somebody to give me direction. If I had more directions, I feel like my life could have been a little, like, you know, better. Like having more money never hurts. And I definitely feel like if I had been like kind of shuttled toward a direction, like, this is what you want to do? Okay, let me help you get where you want to go. Now I'm 25, you know, I'm kind of getting up there when it's like at the point where you're like, you're out of your partying days. Not that I partied to begin with. I spent all my time gaming, and I'm not gonna lie. Do I regret it? Sometimes. I think my biggest regret coming out of college was that I just kind of let all my friends, like, I left high school at the top of the world, guys. I had so many friends. I had so many people, and I neglected to keep those friendships going, and they kind of fell into shambles, and then people got lost along the way. And then I did college, and I did the exact same thing I did in high school, where I'm very bad about being like a geo. Like, if you're not close to me and I don't see you constantly, it's hard for me to keep in touch with you. I guess it's hard for me to, like, you know, I'm like, I can have conversations, but it's like, I'm not actively being like, because like I can't hang out with you unless we're like playing games and stuff. And like, you know, there's only so many times I can be like, oh, let's play games, you know. I wish I had more people to go, let's go hang out, let's go play Warhammer, you know, yada yada yada. Not that I have Warhammer minis, guys. Warhammer minis are expensive. I cannot afford them. Not unless my YouTube blows up, you know, and I'm you know, I wouldn't be opposed to that if y'all just want to blow up my YouTube channel. We're doing pretty good. We're at already like 422. Like, guys, we're killing it. Y'all are killing it. It's so blessed to have people that are supporting me in my journey. And I know, like I said, my content's not the best. There are plenty of young, smaller YouTubers, not even necessarily young. I don't know why I said, I guess young because like their channel's like fairly new. Then I'm just like, man, these are good content people, like, you know. And it's made me realize that you know, the like button, it really matters to some people. The subscribing really matters to some people. I will be honest, you can make my day. When I wake up and I see somebody that's liked my video, I see a new subscriber, I see a new comment, that's phenomenal, guys. It makes me so happy. You know, a downvote, that kind of sucks, but I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't affect me as much as you probably think it would. Now a negative comment, that's kind of cringy, and most of the time I just delete them because ain't nobody got time for that. There's enough negativity in the world. If you're gonna try to spread it on my channel, I'm just gonna get rid of you. Like, yeah, I don't want to talk about the world, guys, because the video would get pretty dark if you wanted my views on how the world's going. Like I said, I had a lengthy discussion with my grandmother about this life, you know, what I'm trying to do, all that jazz. And like I said, it was very, very good. I'm very grateful to have my grandmother in my life. She's phenomenal. She's a wonderful woman. But But yeah, honestly, I expected to talk a little longer, but I'm talking fast, guys. I'm spitting. I'm like Eminem. Welcome to my rap god, where I just talk about life and games. Um, I really don't think I have anything else to yap about, guys. I think this is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I at least entertained you, or maybe I gave you something to think about. I don't know. I just ramble. Usually there's not a lot of purpose for these videos. I just kind of come on and, like I said, it's my little diary. It's my little diary on YouTube. Obviously, I withheld as much personal information as I can to kind of not dox myself too bad. But it's like, it is what it is. I just come on here and try to smile, try to talk about some stuff I think is interesting, and all that jazz. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I hope you have a fantastic night. I hope you have a good weekend. I'm sad that tomorrow's Sunday, and the day after that's Monday, and I gotta go to work. But that's how I keep the wheel turning. That's how I keep the lights on. And hey, somebody's got to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I hope you have nothing but fantastic. I just hope you have a good day, guys. I don't know where I was trying to be like, I hope you have a fantastic time. Yada yada yada. I just try to put good into your life. You know, I was trying to give you a little nugget of happiness. 'Cause Lord knows we all could use it. You know, having more people wishing you well, having more people having you in their thoughts, you know, that goes a long way. Yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow. I keep grabbing the wrong mouse every single time. It's not even a bit at this point. It's just I keep grabbing it because it's the big mouse. It's the big mouse, and I keep grabbing it. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.